Okay, so apparently my tripod is telling me that that is leveled. It does not feel level to me. It does not look level to me, but I'm as crooked as they come, so who knows? But you all be sure to let me know in the comments below, okay? Anyways, hello everyone. Hello, hello. Some ASMR. I'm just kidding. This is not an ASMR video. But I watch a lot of it, so like now I'm like always moving my hands and all that. Brush your face as I tell you my story. Anyway, I'll say that for another time. I want to talk about the final the final what? The hell, what's the word I'm looking for? The final battle. Let's say battle. The final battle with the landlord from our old apartment. Now, for those of you who have watched me for a while, y'all will understand that when we moved here to New Jersey in August of last year, we moved into this apartment complex over there in the borough of Lodi, and we have had nothing but hell during our time living there. It was so bad that we actually served the landlord a letter of intent and move out prior to our lease ending. We moved out at the end of March? Moved out at the end of March? April, May? Moved out at the end of March. It was the end of March, yes. Because there was so much turmoil with our neighbor upstairs who was a see you next Tuesday, and then with the landlord himself because he refused to handle the situation. Police have been involved numerous times, been to the courthouses. Like it was a mess. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in it though. I will attach the videos at the end of this one so you can kind of jump around and see what's been going on. So we moved out at the end of March. We did our walkthrough of the apartment. We turned in the keys. All that fun stuff. Well, he finally sent us a letter. He probably sent us the letter 2 weeks ago. It's been a while. I did a Facebook Live video regarding it, but I figured I would do a different one for YouTube because my Facebook Live one was rough, honey. Woo, it was rough. I was raw. Basically, in his letter, it was the letter regarding our deposit. It was like $2,500 too, might I add, just putting that out there. So in the letter, he begins to talk about what happened, our cause of leaving, and what he was going to do with the money, and what would happen if we try to pursue it. Okay, so with that being said, y'all can obviously know where I'm going. Of course, he kept the money, which we knew he was going to do. We didn't care about the money, even though it was a nice chunk of change. We did not care about the money. All we cared about was getting out of there, getting out of it was unsafe. It was not a comfortable place to live after dealing with it for so many months. I mean, August, when we moved out, the end of March, I mean, do the math. So we did not care. We just literally wanted to get it done and over with. I still have the text messages too. I still have the text messages, the recordings, the police reports. Like, I will not delete anything because you never know with these goofy headaches. Anyway, so in the letter, he went on to say that with him being a lawyer, he denied any allegations of the fact that we had, that our peaceful place of living was disturbed, that I was harassed and assaulted, all this crazy shit, even though there are police reports and recordings, and not just from the neighbors end, but on his end too. Like, he must really have thought I was stupid because we're from the South, that I didn't record every conversation once I saw what we were dealing with. You know, but that's fine. That's fine. He denied the allegations. He said that we just moved out because we just didn't want to do it no more. We didn't, whatever, we just didn't want to be there anymore. So we just found a reason to, excuse me, just to break the lease and go. Okay. Now, see, this is where I went in on him on live. Because, how dare him, for real. How dare him. Because he was in the mix of all of it. All of it. But he did not like the fact that I stayed on his ass about it because it was his job to fix the situation. But every time it came to him, he said, I'm the property manager. I'm not the landlord. Okay, well then give me the landlord's contact information and I can have the landlord deal with it. No, they're not around. They don't talk to you all. I'm in charge. Well, then you're the motherfucking landlord. Forgive my French. Look, here I go. You're the landlord then if you have the responsibilities. So you fix it. But no, it didn't happen. So anyway, so he said all that in the letter, you know, and that's not what really irritated me so much. I mean, I did go off about that because, you know, it just constantly trying to save his own self. He also put in there that tenant always complains about the living situation, not from the harassment or the crazy neighbor, but also just the living arrangements, like now he didn't say this, but I'm just giving an example. Like the torn up driveways, because in the apartments it's all road, and then we each have our parking spots on these roads, and it's straight to the apartment. But there's like thousands of potholes and everything. It was horrible, and the living conditions within the apartment, it was nasty, it was dirty. I mean, that oven looked like it'd been there for 10 years, you know, but we're paying nearly $1,500 a month for this crummy place, and the carpet was had candle wax all over it, which we knew about when we moved in. He showed us, you know, the wax filled carpet, which was fine, you know. And then we had other problems, and that's what bothers me, because I don't know if someone that I talked to quite a bit at that apartment complex told him everything I said, which I guess that's not really a friend, is it? Or if he just tried to save himself based on the two text messages, or the 2 times I reached out to him about problems in the apartment. For one, like when we first moved in, like right away, along with the assault from the neighbor, we also kept getting this backup in our tub, which is disgusting. It was literally the sewage backing up into our tub. I know, gross, right? And that happened for a week, and then he finally got it to stop for good, which was great. And then another time, some months down the road, we kept getting ants everywhere. And I mean, everywhere. So no, it's not food. It's not trash. It's not, I mean, there were ants in the bathroom. They go for sugar or food. Why do we have ants in our bathroom? What are you going to do about it? So I reached out to him about that too, and all that kind of stuff. So I wonder if that's why he said it. I mean, it's one of those 2 reasons. Someone told him all the things I said about the apartment complex that I thought was, you know, confidential, or he just saved himself based on those 2 times I reached out to him about what was going on in the apartment. I don't know, but that's fine. And I didn't care about that. Whatever. That was the least of my worries. You know, it was the least of my worries. I was worried about the one who kept assaulting us and harassing us. And then he went on to say, this is the part that really frustrated me. So when we did the walkthrough at the end of March, he did the walkthrough himself. I cleaned that apartment. I did everything to make sure that apartment was the way it was when we moved in, when we left. Like, even though I went through so much hell there, and I could have left that place in a dump and all that, I stayed there an extra night to make sure I could clean everything, to make it look nice, you know, because it's just the kind of people we are. So when, you know, he got it back or whatever, it'd be no problem. So when he did the walkthrough, he said, everything looks good, there's no damage. Give me your keys. Okay. That was the end of March. End of March. Or was it February? When the hell did we move out? No, the end of March. The end of March. I'm right. Okay. Stay with me. Stay with me. So it was like the 25th or 27th of March we moved out. And he sent this letter mid-April. He sent this letter mid-April. Okay. And in the letter it said, based on your deposits or whatever, we're subtracting whatever. I can't remember because I don't have the letter. It got sent to my Kentucky address because he did not get our new address here in New Jersey. He didn't need it for whatever. So, you know, it was read to me by my mother. The rent it's still not rented out. That's the thing that pissed me off. At the end of the day, it's the thing that pissed me off. The apartment is not rented out. Okay. He said as of May, the apartment is not rented out. You sent me the letter mid-April. How do you know as of May it's not rented out? Right? So he said, based on that, your direct deposit has been used and you owe us $600 and some odd dollars. Baby, listen. Who? He did say, however, within the goodness of my heart, all will be forgiven if you don't sue us in court. But if you sue us in court, then we'll go for all the money, that the $600 that you owe us plus the months that are still on your lease, blah, blah, blah. So why that frustrates me is because I know that was his plan all along. And that's why I think he thinks I'm stupid, because I recorded the walkthrough. I did. I recorded that walkthrough, best believe. So what comes with the video recording? Audio. So, of course, I have him on the video saying, you know, what's your address so that I can send you the letter regarding your money, your direct deposit. He tried to say it fast. He did. He didn't say the letter regarding, so the letter about. Letter about your direct deposit. Just like that. But I got it on recording. So he was planning that since we moved at the end of March. So, because if there's no damage in that place, there's no damage. You had no reason. We were only there for like, what? 6 months? Yes, I really had to count. I'm slow. 6 months. Okay, so you got to think, that's no time for us to cause stains, dents, break walls, nothing like that. Damage to nothing. But mid-April, by the end of May, still not rented out, even though the apartment's fine. I bet by mid-April, you could have it rented out. Or at least the end of April, covering May. When that makes sense? I would think so. So I think it's all was just part of his plan. And that's the kind of people that we dealt with here. I mean, just trifling people. Trifling. And I think it's funny because it's going to happen again. Because that evil witch is still there. To my knowledge. I guarantee she's still there. And the next people that are going to move in are going to have problems with her too. And then it's going to happen again. So I'm thinking maybe it's part of their scheme. Maybe that's how they get money. Maybe they get money that way. Collect a few, $1,500 from this one. They move out, keep the direct deposit, move someone else in, charge them more. You mess with them as well. Get, you know, make them move out, and then blah, 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 blah. It's a repetitive pattern. Repetitive pattern. But you know what? That's fine. I don't care. I'm so glad it's over. I'm so glad he sent that letter. I'm so glad he was able to get his big bad wolf in writing out. I'm so glad he was finally able to get the last word. I hope he feels so good about himself. I know he really needed that $2,500 because he is money hungry. That is all he ever cared about. I was able to obtain that knowledge within just 6 months of knowing the man. That is all he cared about was his money. He don't care if you got shot. He don't care if you got punched. He don't care if the neighbors were giving you hell. He don't care if your apartment was falling apart. He just wants that money. So I hope he feels so good. I know he needed that money with his broken down BMW that he constantly driving, thinking his don't stink. Like, I know he needed that money. I know it's going to bless him. Hallelujah. And the thing that I like most is that he will get his karma, and so will she. And that's all I care about. That's why I don't care about it, because I know it's not in my hands. It's never been in my hands, but it's in someone's hands. It is in someone's hands, and they're going to deliver. And that's fine. It's fine, because karma has a way of coming back around. So this video was really for everyone who's kind of followed that lengthy process. And I know I'm a lot more calm in this video. And I'm just trying to, I'm trying to be proper on my page, because I'm trying to get out there. But of course, if you're new here and you want to know everything that happened, there are more raw, in-depth, descriptive videos on my page regarding the situation as I continue to go through it for the past few months, from August to March. So I will put those in the video. I'll put like 2 or 3 in. They'll be around here along with the subscribe in the middle or something for all you people who want to follow me and become a King's Angel. But I want to thank you all for watching. Let me get one hoorah or a thumbs up in the comments, or hit that like button for the thumbs up, because this mess is finally over. It is done with. It is over with. No more of that drama. No more of that mess. Officially done with it. Hands washed completely. I ain't never got to talk to the people ever again. I ain't never got to see them ever again. I ain't got to say hi to them. I ain't got to spit in their direction. Like, gone forever. Hallelujah. So, with that being said, after you give me that hoorah in the comments, or hit that like button somewhere around here, wherever it is, somewhere on the page, hit that subscribe button as well. Show me some love here. Become a King's Angel. That's all you have to do, is subscribe to become one. I'll see you guys around.